do a complete double chest, so I made sure just to put 2 hoppers there just in case. But I would figure I would clean it up in the future when I actually cared. I then for some reason stood for about 3 minutes staring at the cows and the sunset as it went down. Not exactly sure why I was doing that, but I would enjoy the moment of serenity before the chaos that would ensue. Well, this is awkward. On day 60, I apparently just realized that I had stacks on stacks of iron, so I decided to create some iron armor, as wearing a golden boots were not doing very much. I also did my best to aid in procreation. Go babies! On days 61 to 65, I decided to go back to the Nether where nothing bad ever happens, until these men with axes tried to chase me, and I ran away from them. What I really wanted was some quartz, as I wanted to make a new enchantment area so I could start working on an armor set now that I had iron armor and tools. I didn't want to mine any more of that 1 block until I had Fortune 3 on a pickaxe, as I kept getting diamonds and emeralds and I felt like it was a waste as I thought the block was actually going to expire after a certain point, so I wanted to make sure I got everything I could out of it. So I spent the next few days just mining quartz for experience and for the sake of building the new house that I want to build for the enchantment area. On day 66, I began the construction of what would be the most monumental build on my island. By monumental, I mean realistically only build that I've done that isn't a farm. I also realized that I did not have enough quartz to finish the build, so I had to go back to the Nether to finish off the day and collect a lot more quartz. On day 67, I finished the enchantment area and did my best to aid in more procreating. No, not like that. I fed them wheat. I fed them wheat. Okay. And then I borrowed some leather from them so I could make some bookshelves. On day 68, I realized the only thing my enchanting room was lacking was, well, an enchanting table. So I began to gather the obsidian necessary to build one. I apparently then stood there for the rest of the day looking at the ejection part of my mob farm and wondering why the mobs were dropping like that. It's quite fascinating to actually watch this. It's quite fun. On day 69... On day 69, I decided to make my first netherite pickaxe. I was attempting to get Fortune 3 on it as it was my main goal since like 10 days ago just to get a Fortune 3 pickaxe, but I figured I may as well go for gold, or in this case netherite, and get the best pickaxe I can with Fortune 3 and unbreaking on it. I spent the rest of the day messing around on enchants trying to get a Fortune 3 when available for a 30 level enchant. When I finally did, I realized I was 2 levels short. Bummer. I spent days 70 to 76 mining quartz in the Nether. You see, I was only actually 3 levels short of a level 30, so you would think, well Nathan, you just need to mine a couple veins of quartz. And you'd be right, except for the fact that I decided to be a big brain, and I decided I wanted more quartz from the Nether. So I decided to add together 2 pickaxes with Fortune 1, without realizing I was going to spend 10 levels of experience to do so. It was all in the plan. On day 77, I returned from my triumphant event to the Nether, ready to enchant my netherite pickaxe. Thankfully, Fortune 3 did not run off anywhere, and I was able to enchant it. I spent the rest of the day mining because I was so excited and I just wanted to see how many diamonds I could get. Spoiler alert, I didn't get a lot of diamonds. On day 78, I had a decision to make. Do I want to push towards farming to end off the 100 days, or do I want to beat the game? And of course, I came up with I want to beat the game because I'm not a loser, so I decided I need to max out my 1 block, which means I need to keep on mining for a few consecutive days. So here's what happened in the next few days. On day 79, a bunch of monster guards spawned and tried to kill me. I eradicated them. On day 80, this dude spawned and started spawning these random little things with axes that chased me around for eternity. I also eradicated him and got a cool totem from it. On day 81, I was visited by many a silverfish. They were quite annoying to kill, but I did my best. On day 82, a piece of bedrock spawned and the mining stopped altogether. Just kidding, it was just the next level. On day 83, an endless amount of endermites continued to spawn. I was getting quite tired of dealing with them with my axes as my axes kept breaking, so I got the brilliant idea to use a lava bucket on them on a wooden surface. Great idea. Oh, also on that day, the ender portal finally spawned and a shulker shot me and I began levitating and I had quite a lot of difficulty getting back down. I also lit myself on fire many times. So I decided at this point I needed netherite armor before I was going to take on the ender dragon, but I had no good way of getting TNT. I had a lot of gunpowder, but I didn't really have any ways of using that to create TNT as I couldn't create sand. So I knew my only other option was to create a bunch of iron pickaxes, and you guessed it, go strip mining. I didn't know how good this was going to work, so I just googled the values. You're supposed to go from 8 to 22, and I just got some snacks, turned on Netflix, and I spent the next few days literally just mining for netherite. Here's a quick montage of that.
just wanna feel free, and I just wanna be me. Yeah, I just wanna go so crazy. I just wanna be a freak. Yeah, I just wanna rise to the top. Yeah, I just wanna go reach the peak. So I've been really well focused on success. Hey, y'all will see. Yeah, you won't see that I will get it. Cause I'm really focused, man. I make it with the rap and I just follow my path. I just follow my passion. To me, this is what's precious. Yeah, in my soul, man, I can feel it. So every single verse, man, I just gotta go and kill it, man. I gotta be the kid. I could be the guy taking you wild. I could be the villain. What good as a kid? Lately, I'm painting my path on my way. Yeah, I got no time that I can waste. So I've been sitting in the space. Yeah, making runs every day, man. You know that I go insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first, cause we going insane.
I arrived back from the Nether on day 97 and decided the first thing I would do is some more procreating. And then I created my first netherite piece of armor. I didn't have enough netherite to do a full set, so I decided a weapon and one piece of armor would be the best bet, and then I began enchanting, trying to find the best enchants I could for them. On day 98, I turned on my epic voice, and I decided it was time to plunge into the end. Thankfully, I had ender pearls and blaze rods, so creating the final Eyes of Ender were not a big deal. Once I got into the end, I attempted to do the bed and block strategy, but I only ended up lighting myself on fire many times, so I decided to go the OG route and actually destroy the end crystals. Here's a quick montage of somewhere between day 98 and day 99, we slayed the Ender Dragon and brought him to his knees and freed the Minecraft overworld. I don't think it actually works like that, but it sounds more cool. I also forgot a pickaxe, so destroying the blocks below the egg was quite a pain. At the end of day 99, I decided to place the dragon egg on a piece of clay in monumental occasion. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea and it looked horrible, but I decided to do it anyway. Day 100 was actually quite eventful. I spent the first part of the day installing shaders. I thought that would be a cool idea. I then covered up the end portal so I didn't actually fall into it by accident to visit the end dimension when I was not planning to. I then decided to create an automatic sorting system, or start at least creating the automatic sorting system, the first step of which was collecting the actual 1 block ore I was mining. I tried out this idea of putting a minecart there with rails and putting the minecart inside of the block. This is going to be an epic next 200 days. If you guys made it this far into the video and have not subscribed, then you are a peasant. I'll be coming out with more 100 Days videos, hopefully more on the modded side, but we'll do some basic vanilla Minecraft ones as well. I wanted to test out this video and see how it would do, but I definitely want to lean more into the modded stuff. Please comment down below what you want to see, as you are the most devoted fans if you're watching to this point of the video, unless you skip to the end, in which case you are a peasant as well, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.